I'm Sakura Busujima. I'm 30 years old. I'm a mother who used to get bullied as a child. The struggle I faced when my son started going to kindergarten was making friends with the other moms. I was very concerned because I was always bad at joining groups of people, but no one was mean or anything. I guess we're all adults now. Everyone was nice, and we even got along together as families, including our husbands who do things together. I was living a happy life looking at my sons play with his friends, until one of my mom friends messaged me. Hi, Sakura. Rena, hiya. Sorry for messaging late at night. It's fine. My son's already gone to bed. Oh, really? Great job doing it all by yourself. I know, right? My husband is so late working overtime. It can be troubling sometimes. About that, your husband won't be going back. What? What do you mean? What is this? I took him. What? You know the time we went camping? I've been thinking he's been kinda nice since then. You know, making the fire on his own and cooking that rice. I don't understand what you're saying. How can you be so dumb? He's cheating on you. Are you cheating with my husband? He says he wants to get a divorce and be with me. You can have your son, so break up with him. Don't say that like it's some sort of fair trade. Why are you telling me this instead of Sorao? He's scared of you. I bet you're being bossy around the house so he can't disobey you. That's none of your business. Besides, what is your husband saying about this? We've already settled the divorce. To get married with my husband? He still may be your husband documentation-wise, but he's my darling. So you can stop saying my husband. It makes me sick. I'm about to throw up as well. I can't stand your puke. Clean it up yourself, will you? Stop making fun of people. Right. Well, that was fun. If we do get divorced, you will compensate me for it. Of course. I'll have a lot of money from the divorce. I'll give you the money, so let him go. My husband really did come back that night. He wouldn't reply to any of my messages. When I finally got a message, he said,
"You've heard everything you need to know. I want to get divorced. Send my stuff to my parents' house."
Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't think he was the type that thinks stuff through, but I didn't know his head was as empty as a pepper. I don't care about you anymore. I was so mad that I got every single bit of his belongings and separated them into burnable and non-burnable recycles and threw them away. Ugh. I wonder what kind of face she was going to make when she came to pick up her child, but Rena and her daughter didn't show up. Apparently, Rena gave her daughter to her ex-husband when they got divorced. He decided to go back to his hometown, so her daughter had to leave the kindergarten. She ditched her own daughter to get with her lover? I found the divorce papers in my mailbox when I got home. People might tell me to get divorced after deciding the education fee and allowing the father to see the child or not, but I couldn't stay calm. I didn't want that stupid man or that bitch to have anything to do with my son's life. So I filed in the divorce papers, handed it into the city hall, and ended my short marriage. 1 year later... Hi. Hi. I saw you the other day wearing a suit in the city. You're working like a man. Single moms have it rough. You have to earn money while looking after your child. Right. But isn't it difficult to get a good job being a woman? I bet your son's going to struggle with his education fee. Hardships make people grow. Wow. Those are convincing words coming out of a woman whose husband was taken. What do you want? I haven't blocked you. Only as an insurance when your husband doesn't pay the education fee, because he is sloppy. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, sorry. I saw you having a hard time and I realized how blessed I was, so I couldn't help it. Sorry. I'm so much happier compared to you. Me and my husband do it every night, you know? He should be tired working all day, but he's so energetic in bed. Do you mind? I'm busy. I'm going back to work. Sorry to bother you. Go back to your petty job. I knew Rena was misunderstanding everything, but I couldn't be bothered to correct her. I was just like, let her brag. But a week later... Hey. Again? Who's that good-looking guy you were walking with earlier? You guys look quite close, but is he from work? He's my husband. What? There's nothing to be surprised about. You're remarried too. Don't lie to me. How could an ugly bitch with a child get a guy like him? That's impossible. Well, actually, I met him thanks to my son.
What do you mean?
After I got divorced, there was a time I was still in shock. I was absent-minded and I lost sight of my son. The person who took my son to the reception is my current husband. He really likes children, and things progressed really quickly. He proposed to me a few months ago, so we got married.
You got married a few months after getting divorced? Think about what your child might feel. I bet he's in shock.
That's rich coming from the person who gave their child away to marry someone else's husband. To be honest, though, my son likes my current husband a lot more than Sarao. Compared to him, who's always using a smartphone at home, my new husband makes time for my son. Well, I guess that is a natural thing.
But you need to work so that you can feed your family, right? Even if he's good, he's no good if he can't earn money.
Do I have to explain everything? How bothersome.
What do you mean? It's the truth.
I'm working as his agent.
What do you mean, agent?
He's a best-selling writer.
Writer?
His novel is going to be made into a film. He helps me with the chores of taking care of my son, so I'm helping out with his management. I think he saw us together on the way back from a meeting with our editor.
Wait, a film? That means your husband is rich, right?
Well, yeah.
How is that possible?
My life is kind of like a novel, isn't it?
What the hell? Do you enjoy bragging? You're such a horrible person.
You know, everything you're saying applies to you too, right?
Shut up.
Oh yeah, by the way, has Sarao found a new job?
What? What do you mean?
Wait, you didn't know?
Hold on, a new job? What are you talking about?
You're better off not knowing.
Tell me.
I am friends with his colleagues. I coincidentally saw one of them and talked to her, but apparently he quit 3 months ago.
You're joking, right? He goes to work every day and even gets paid every month.
Then he must have found a new job.
Still, that's a huge issue. I only married him because he worked at a bank.
Well, he was saying he wanted to for quite a while. It seems like his job wasn't going so well. He didn't have a strong will to work anyways. He was homeless at one point when he didn't have any money.
Really? Why didn't you tell me?
Well, his camping skills were superb, right?
How could I tell with just that?
If he hasn't found a new job, you might have to find a new job as well. You've never worked because you've always been a housewife, right? Oh, that's rough. I hope you find a nice job.
Don't say it like you don't care.
But I don't.
You bitch. You can have him back.
Huh?
I don't need a guy like that.
Why don't you just ditch him then? The cooling off period was over long ago.
I'll return him.
Do you have your receipt?
Are you making fun of me?
You're being stupid, so I'm responding likewise. I don't need an empty guy like him.
Don't be selfish. He was originally your husband.
It looks like you don't understand English, so goodbye. I haven't been receiving any education fees since I remarried, so I don't need your address anymore. Bye.
Wait. Hey.
And block. I remember what happened after that through my friends. Rena cornered Sarao and he confessed that he quit his job, but he couldn't say it because he was scared. That's why he was pretending that he was leaving for work by leaving in the morning wearing a suit and coming home at night. I understand why he was energetic in bed. He wasn't working. During the day, he spent his time at
Pachinko? Where did you get the money?
I borrowed it.
What?
He made Rena his guarantor and borrowed money from many loan companies and pretended that he was being paid.
Sorry, but I had no choice. You'll pay off the debt with me, right? Right?
Damn you.
The two of them got divorced, but she was also using the money for living expenses, so she had to pay back half of the debt. Her savings were gone, and she went back to her ex-husband, who she ditched, and gave her daughter to and tried to get him back. It is amazing how insensitive she can be. Her ex-husband hadn't the slightest intention to get back together, and in return, he charged her for the education fee that she hadn't paid. Right now, she's working to pay off the debt that her stupid husband made, while paying for her daughter's education fee. She doesn't have any special skills, and she doesn't like working. It's only a matter of time before she becomes homeless.